Hi y'all, this is Regina from Regina's Crafting More. Welcome back. Today I have another side seam design for Christmas, the Christmas tree. Now this one only uses one piece of fabric and it will create this tree. Now I've added two little bulbs up here since Janie did the test stitching. Thank you, Janie. I appreciate your help in the suggestions. And so let's get started. Alright, so first off you have your side seam. Let me get rid of this. This is all the color stops, which you really don't need. This is your vertical and horizontal alignment stitch. You'll stitch this on your stabilizer. You can either use tearaway stabilizer or no-show or wash away. I find wash away better. You can even use a couple layers of it, if you will, and then trim it back. Crystal uses tearaway and she dampens the edges here when she's finished, and then kind of uses a lighter, very carefully uses a lighter really quick to get rid of the little bits and pieces of the tearaway. I've used the water soluble, and then I just take a Q-tip and wet it and with hot water and go along these lines, and it just dissolves them. You can trim back the water soluble all around the edges carefully, and it'll disappear at the first wash. So let's get started. So we put the side seam here and the bottom of your sweatshirt, t-shirt, pant line, whatever you're going to use. You can even just stitch this on the inside of on your t-shirt on the front if you want. Alright, so it stitches that, it comes in and it stitches this cut line. Alright. and you're going to cut away the stabilizer in here. Then you're going to stitch the placement line, put down your one piece of fabric. It's going to tack it down. You're going to go around after it tacks down and trim all the fabric back, all the way back to the line, as close as you can. Then it's going to stitch the satin stitching around it, and then it comes and stitches this part, and I've separated it in case you want to use brown to represent the split trunk, if you will. The star, this is all the lights, and then the little black pieces. So let me let you see how this goes. I know I've always wanted to see how it stitches before I get to my machine, so I'll know the steps. So that's your placement line. You've trimmed out your stabilizer, and you've placed your fabric. That tacks it down. You go around and trim all your fabric from around the tree. And then it does the satin stitching, and I'll speed this up a little bit more. Okay, so the other one, all these pieces that it's stitching, the satin stitching around, there's 5 separate sections. And on the other design, you can use 5 different fabrics instead of the one. So remember, you can change this color when it comes up on your machine to tan or brown or whatever, if you choose, or you can just let it, hit go and let it stitch this. Now it's done the lights, and it's going to come back and do all the little black bits and pieces around the lights. And then you're done. And shoot, that only took 4.5 minutes. No, that took 4.5 minutes to watch, but it'll take a little bit longer than that for you to stitch. All right, I hope you enjoy this design, and let me remind you of what it, what it should look like when you're finished with the one piece of fabric. Now, like I said, I've added little lights up here. See the little lights? All right, don't forget to post your projects in the group when you're done so we can see what you're doing. Change the color of the lights if you want all green lights or all red lights. Just put in your thread and don't change it. Okay? Have fun. Enjoy. Bye. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and share.